compassionately. She said, listen, your body, if it detects that something isn't right, it will panic and inflame. It will keep you from losing weight. It doesn't want to lose weight right now. It wants to heal. Okay. And that hit me in some sort of way. I'm like, yeah, but weight loss is healing. And she's like, no, you don't understand. Hey, turtle family. How you doing? Oh, it's me. It's Sweet Tea. I'm back to give you guys an update on my journey, my weight loss journey. I missed you. I did. I'm so sorry that I have not come to see you. Life's been lifing. Life has been lifing. And I don't know about y'all, but when things get chaotic and crazy for me, I just go into my little shell and I thug it out. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I got to self-care and take care of myself and prioritize rest. And so I've been doing that, and I have not made time to see you. I got a comment from Cloakster, who we all know and love. And he's like, hey, so your subs are going up, but you aren't posting. I'm like, Cloakster, I am posting at a turtle pace, okay? This is the turtle channel. I'm posting at the turtle pace, okay? So I love you, Cloakster. Thank you for always encouraging me to come back and engage with the community. You are the mayor. I call you the mayor of the GLP-1 community. So thank you, sir. I salute you. And I'm listening. I'm posting today. Guys, I'm in week 55. I'm in week 55 of this weight loss journey. I passed my year mark. I didn't say it to you. I'm so sorry. I know that I should have said something. I felt like I didn't have anything to say because your girl's a turtle. Okay. And I know some of you have given me a hard time about calling myself a turtle, but let me tell you, I haven't lost weight, any weight, in over 2 months. Okay. I don't know how your journey is going. We all have very bespoke journeys. I told you in my last video, do not compare. Comparison is a thief of joy. I stand by that. Okay. But no, I'm a turtle. Okay. Because I am still 226, down from 280 pounds. Yes. 280 pounds is where I started this journey, and I am now at 226. So I have lost 54 pounds using a GLP-1 medication, and that's amazing. I'm very grateful. I'm a lot healthier. I shared with you in my last video, my A1C has gone from 6.3 to 5.3. That's a lot, and I'm very grateful. My cholesterol level has dropped 40 points. Okay, healthier. And I feel better. I feel better, guys. I feel like I look good. I feel like I'm stronger. I have energy. My life has fundamentally changed because of this 54-pound weight loss. So I don't want to give that any shade. You're not going to find the word only leaving my lips. Only 54 pounds. No. I'm not going to say only 54 pounds. I am celebrating that win. What I will say is that win has been on the books for 2.5 months now. Okay, so your girl is. I can call it a stall. I'm okay to say that. I know that that's a word we throw out around loosely here in our little community. But yeah, it's a weight loss stall. Now, what have I done to keep myself out of the pit of depression? That is probably what this video is going to be about. And I also want to share with you the things that I found are contributing to that stall. Again, like I want to just preface, I am not a medical doctor. I am a singer. and a producer by trade. I don't sing as much anymore. I don't know if y'all know that. I do commercial production. So sometimes my schedule gets busy. I love y'all. And I thank you for coming back here to check in with me. I really appreciate that. And I answer every comment. Like, I know there's a lot of people who have large audiences who can't do that. There's only 550 of y'all, which I'm grateful. I love you guys. But with 550 of you, yeah, you're getting an answer to my comment. So if you put a comment in my video, I'm gonna say something, and I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna respond to you, and I'm also going to encourage you, because this is not a medical channel. This is not a GLP-1 news channel. This is an encouragement channel. This is a channel to keep you going. Okay, I know my giftings. Okay, my giftings is encouragement. Okay, that's who I am as a person in my professional life. In my singing life, I was a worship leader. That's what we do. We encourage, okay? So that's what you're gonna get here. If that's not what you want, I suggest you leave, okay? Because that's my jam, okay? That's who I am. So yeah, I have been 226 pounds since the end of March. I haven't lost any weight since the end of March. And I know why. I know why, and I want to share with you, but I just want to give you some disclaimers. I'm having some pretty serious hormonal balances. And so I'm about to talk about lady things. So Cloakster, we love you. I want to prepare your heart and Darium's heart and all the men in this community for some lady talk, okay? And if you don't want to do the lady talk thing, I'm okay for you to click off. I'm giving you a heads up, okay? So I'm going to talk some hormonal lady things. I have shared with you that I discovered in March that I have a very, very large fibroid. At the end of March, I was on set and had a hemorrhage. A very large hemorrhage. Was pretty serious. I called my doctor because of the massive amount of blood loss, and they immediately put me on a medication that causes your blood to clot so that you're no longer losing blood, because I was unable to stop hemorrhaging. Okay, this is what happened. I'm giving y'all the real, I'm giving y'all the tea. So as a result of that, they did my blood work, and I have very low ferritin levels, anemia as a result. And I am looking at surgical options. I know that a lot of you have chimed in that you've had similar experiences, and I appreciate your advice and your experience. Trust me, I'm reading those comments and taking it all into full effect. Some of you have said don't get a hysterectomy, that you've got other options. Yes, I don't necessarily have to get a hysterectomy. But again, I'm 50 and this baby shop is closed. Okay, guys, like ain't no babies. Ain't no way. Like Aretha said, ain't no way. There's no more babies coming out of this shop. So I still am making some decisions, and I will keep you posted on that. I am going to try to start posting more. This has been a lot for me. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Being ill, the anemia has led to fatigue, dizzy spells. It's led to just not being 100%. I have had to do a lot of research. I have been not only talking to my provider, but I've been taking what my provider has said to me and also getting some help from ChatGPT. Like, I need a meal plan. What supplements should I be taking? What should a 49-year-old woman on 15 milligrams of Zepbound navigating a weight loss stall at 226 pounds with fibroids, low ferritin, and anemia do? And they said, here's what you should do. So, I mean, I'm going to take you through this really quickly. Again, I want to just reset really quickly is that I now have to change gears from being on a whole weight loss journey to a healing journey. okay? Know how we feel about the victories that the scale gives us. But I also think that when you hit a stall, when you stop losing weight, there's always a reason for that. There's a reason, okay? And most of those reasons, again, are lifestyle related. They are. Are you working out? Are you tracking your food? There are those of us who aren't working that hard. There are those of us who aren't working out. There are those of us who aren't tracking our food. We aren't switching to whole food. And I have had to do that along this journey, is make changes. And most of you guys have really helped me to do that. And I really appreciate every single video, all the advice. I'm taking in your content and making adjustments. But the reason why I'm not losing weight is not lifestyle related. Okay, guys, I work out. I'll put in a clip of the HIIT cardio I do on Saturdays with my sister. I walk 8,000 steps a day on my walking pad in my house. Also do, I think I just posted about this on the community tab, but I do either Mr. and Mrs. Muscle strength training workouts twice a week, sometimes 3 times a week, or Juice and Tanya's videos at 30 minutes, and just to build muscle, right? So yeah, and I eat whole foods. I do whole foods meal preps, which I've talked to you about in the past. I have lowered my carbs. I eat a 15 to 1600 calorie day, and I track that. So for those of you who are gonna cry, hey, you need to make lifestyle changes, guys, that's not it. I have hormonal reasons why the weight loss has stopped. And I think it's interesting to point out that that hemorrhage episode that I had in March, where I had a massive amount of blood loss, what is when my weight stalled. I want you to take that in. Losing that amount of blood and not having it to be able to stop stalled my weight. And I asked my doctor, I'm like, what can I do to get the weight going? And my doctor said to me very compassionately, she said, listen, your body, if it detects that something isn't right, it will panic and inflame. It will keep you from losing weight. It doesn't want to lose weight right now. It wants to heal. Okay. And that hit me in some sort of way. I'm like, yeah, but weight loss is healing. And she's like, no, you don't understand. Your body knows that something isn't right. And until those levels of iron, those levels of ferritin normalize, and we get your estrogen in balance, your body's on a freeze, sis. It doesn't want to. It doesn't feel safe. My body doesn't feel safe. So I went to ChatGPT because I need my body to feel safe again, because we have about another 40 pounds to lose, and I needed to feel safe again. And I'm just want to share with you some things that I discovered. And it's a 3-part kind of thing, right? It's the diet, it's the movement, and it's the supplements. The supplements were the most surprising thing to me. I thought I was killing it in the area of supplements. I thought I was doing really well. I do a multivitamin. I do a probiotic. I do the fiber gummies to keep things moving. I thought I was doing really good with supplements. And so in my specific situation, there are 3 supplements that I wasn't taking that I need to take in order to make my body feel safe again. And again, this is not for everyone. This is just in my situation. And these are the things that I'm doing to make my body feel safe again so that I can continue my weight loss journey. Does that make sense? I'm not saying go out and get these supplements. I'm saying in my situation where I have feminine hormone imbalance due to fibroids, this is what I need to do. Okay, I don't want y'all running out here taking supplements that you don't need because this isn't your situation. But I also think that if you have hit a weight loss stall, you are a woman, I think you should get a hormonal panel. and take a look at what's going on with your hormones. I think that's what I'm saying. And I'm also saying that there are certain points of this journey where you've got to table weight loss and prioritize healing. Okay? Because ultimately, I really feel like this medication came into my life because my body needed healing. This temple needed to be healed. I was very sick, okay? I had high blood pressure, which I still take blood pressure medication. I was borderline diabetic with an A1C at 6.3. I had very high cholesterol, arthritic knees, okay? There were days where I was limping around. I could not walk straight. It was affecting everything. And so has this medication aided in my healing? Absolutely. Of course it has. It's healing all of us in ways we don't even understand. But there's more healing for me to do. And this woman issue is a part of that. Okay. And so I'm making more adjustments. So I found out that as far as supplements, I needed to be taking an iron supplement, a magnesium glycinate, and I can't pronounce this, so I'm just going to call it a DIM, which supports estrogen metabolism. Okay. I also need to be taking an omega-3 fish oil with all my meals because it reduces inflammation and provides hormone balance. Girl, I've been learning stuff. And I'm bringing it to you, okay? The magnesium glycinate, you take that before bed because it helps with sleep and hormone balance. So I'm adding things to my supplement regimen to support my hormonal imbalances that have stalled my weight loss, basically. Yeah, so, and also the timing of supplements matter. I also need to take an iron for obvious reasons because I'm anemic and I have low ferritin. So, but the iron I have to take not in the mornings because apparently caffeine makes iron's absorption difficult. So I take the iron in the afternoon along with some form of vitamin C, whether that's vegetables, orange juice, or bell peppers. And you shouldn't take iron with calcium. So many rules. So, and then magnesium, I take that before bed. The DIM, which is estrogen metabolism support, I take that with meals, and you have to check your dosage with that with your provider. And then the fish oils I take with meals. So these are things that I have to keep a consistent schedule with these supplements. I'm adding them to my current regimen so that I can make this temple feel safe, right? So I'm doing that. On top of that, I got a weekly meal tracker, and it's a 4-week plan. And I feel really good about this. It's kind of less than what I was doing before. I was kind of going hard in the paint. But again, I think that rest and more strategy is required sometimes if you want your body to feel safe. Sometimes working out too hard is a part of the problem. Y'all gonna be so mad at me in these comments, but go for it. I love it. I'm here for it. I'm just sharing my things, okay? I'm just sharing what has to do with me. But yeah, no, sometimes working out too hard is a part of the problem. So my week 1 was called the Metabolic Spark and a Gentle Reset. And so I had to lower my carbs to 50 to 70. I needed to focus on replenishing the iron. For breakfast, I've been doing a protein shake. For lunch, I do some sort of meat, veggies, and I had to add avocado for healthy fats. And then for dinner, I've been doing my same whole foods meal prep, the salmon, the sweet potatoes for vitamin C, and I do my iron then because it's a good combo, and then some sort of veggie. And so for the movement for week 1, I'm doing a walk daily, at least 8,000 steps a day. Only resistance training only twice a week. I can still do HIIT on Saturdays, and I have to do at least 1 day of stretch and mobility. So again, like that's kind of less than what I've been doing. I'm here for it. I'm here to do less if it makes my body feel safe, again, to lose weight. That said, okay, so week 2, I'm gonna do a gut and hormone support. And so I've got to add probiotic food and a refeed meal. Now, I haven't really been doing refeed meals. And I don't know how you guys feel about refeed meals. I feel like I'm cheating when I do them. But it seems like your body sometimes needs that in order to feel safe and in order to heal, according to this plan. So yeah, again, I got to keep the protein high, the iron high. I need to do resistance training, core focus, body weight work, and yeah, the walking, 4 to 5 days, 8K steps. Easy compared to what I've been doing. Week 3, I'm going to do a shock cycle energy check. I'm going to bump my calories up by 200, shift my meal timings just to mix it up. And then I'm going to do new formats of movement. And they're suggesting like a cardio, row dance, and then try to keep the HIIT short. And then week 4 is the deload and assess. So that's where I'm going to sort of assess where I'm at, do a protein focused day, a 1-day joyful off-plan meal, again, refeed. So it seems like you refeed every 2 weeks on this plan, which I am for. I'm going to plan that, girl. I'm going to give me some burgers. Maybe, we'll see. And journal the wins: energy, digestion, sleep, and mood. And then after the 4 weeks, hopefully we will reset. I'm at the end of week 1. I'm just tell you where I am in this process. I'm at the end of week 1. But just adding the supplements that I needed for that hormone balance, girl, I feel better. I feel cute. I'm gonna put up a video. I just recorded. I feel cute. You know I still have like 30, 40 pounds to lose, but here's the thing. I was 280 pounds. And I want to tell you this. I was one of those chicks that were like body positive because I was cute at 280. All right. Me and my sister, we gas each other up. We were both heavy, but we were like, you can't tell me nothing. I'm fly. Okay. Even at 280. You know, I was body positive and I still am body positive. I think that bigger women are beautiful. Like that's, I've been told that for most of my life. But now I feel healthy. You know, and there's another level of confidence with feeling healthy and feeling like you're healing. There's another level of confidence that comes when you feel like you're healing. And so those supplements, just adding those and changing up my routine, I feel healthy. I feel healed. And as a result, cute. So yeah, this is my update. I know it's like all over the place a little bit. I wanted to share with you the new program I'm on, and that, you know, again, as a turtle community, what are the things? What are we doing about these slow weight losses? Are there lifestyle changes that we need to make? Are there eating food changes that we need to make? Are there supplement changes that we need to make? Do you need to see if something else is going on in your body? I think that you should at least check that off the list. You know, whether you're male or female, if you're doing all the things and you're not seeing any weight loss results, maybe your body is crying out for something it's not getting. That's all I'm saying. Something to consider. Y'all come for me in the comments because we can talk about it. You know, I love put it in the comments, put it in the comments. I do that. Comments all day. Let's go. I'm here for you. Okay. But you know, I just want to encourage you that also one other component, and again, this is not my bag. This is more Taisha's bag. Yes. Simply Taisha. If you need Zen healing, if you need mental health support, Sis is on top of it. I'll put her channel link right here. You need to go see sis, okay? Her daily encouragements, thank you, Taisha. Really, for the mental portion of it, she's your lady. But for me, again, I haven't lost weight since March. That is a mental load that no one can really verbalize. You can't verbalize that. I know what that's like. I understand your pain, okay? I'm in it with you. As a turtle, as a fellow turtle, losing slowly or not at all. I gotta add that now. Losing slowly or not at all. What are we gonna do on this journey? We're gonna meditate. We should be meditating. We should be taking deep cleansing breaths for 5 to 10 minutes a day. We should be resetting our mindsets and reframing, you know, all the things that you hear Taisha talk about. We should be doing all of those things to stay calm and keep our bodies feeling safe, okay? Healing is the journey at this point for me. Healing, okay? And when I have a weight loss to report, I'm not gonna wait a month. I will come back and tell you. Okay, I'm not gonna wait or hold out on you. But yeah, this is week 55. I am down 54 pounds proudly, and I'm feeling great. I'm on 15 milligrams of ZepBound. Also, I'm sure that there are a lot of videos about the state of compound meds. I don't want to get into that today because I just really wanted to share my life update. I'm okay on meds. I'll just say that. Y'all know I had a good amount stockpiled. I'm watching everything that's happening with the availability of compound meds, and I'm also prepared to switch to the vials. That's all I'll say. That's all I'll say. I know that some of you who are on ZepBound and you have a prescription, y'all are facing some drama too, that they might make you switch to WEGOVY. We all knew this was coming. We've been talking about this for a long time. And so I think most of the community members in this space have been saying, you need to be prepared to pivot. You need to branded. Those of you on compound need to be prepared to pivot to branded. Those of you on branded need to be considering another GLP-1 or moving to compound. That's why I had this video a while ago. I'm like, we're not the Crips and the Bloods. We're not a gang war. We're all in this together. And it's just about access. It's only about access to the medication that is aiding you in your weight loss and in your healing journey, right? So that said, I'm gonna go. I love y'all. I miss y'all. I hope that you all are doing wonderfully on your journey. And if you're not, it's okay. It's fine. Your body's healing itself. Chill, sis, chill. It's gonna be all right. That's what I'm here to say to you. It's gonna be okay. I'll come back to you very soon. Oh, right. Song of the week. What am I gonna sing to you this week? It is awesome that you all watch my content, and I appreciate that you being here. If you have made it though this far, like if you watched the whole video, like why aren't you subscribed? Like, shouldn't we go together at this point? Like, this is the end. That means you watched the whole thing. We like each other. So you should subscribe. You should just hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and let's just be together. And then you can see all the updates that come through very sporadically from me at this point. I used to be very consistent. I'm working on my consistency. But if you like the video, come on. Like let's be together, okay? So hit the subscribe button, because I do Song of the Week at the end of every video. And I think that my Song of the Week this week is about gratitude. It is a tool. Whenever things get hard, if you go into a place of thankfulness and gratefulness, it really makes the tough times easier, right? And so, again, I mentioned I was a former worship leader. And, you know, what's your happy place? You know, find your happy place in the midst of a 3-month stall or whatever else is stressing you out. Is it gardening? It might be knitting or crocheting. Is it golfing, biking? I don't know what your thing is, but that's the thing that's going to help you through this. And for me, it's singing, it's music. And so I wanted to sing a song of gratitude this week. And yeah, that's the song of the week, is Total Praise. Lord, I will lift my eyes to the hills, knowing my help is coming from you. Your peace you give me in time of the storm. You are the source of my strength. Yeah, you are the strength of my life. I lift my hands in total praise to you. I love him, and I love you too. You guys have a wonderful week, and stay grateful and keep healing. Bye.